I'm honestly a bit scared by Temu, so know that I am doing this for you guys. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So a few weeks ago, I mentioned in one of my videos that I wanted to do a Temu haul, and today's the day. Today we are going to look at some Temu items. So I wanted to show you the entire process. So I did shop about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks, but I recorded that process for you, so you will see that to kind of show you my logic of what I bought. I will say that a couple of the items that I purchased while filming, I changed at the last minute after filming just because when I added them to the cart, I realized that they weren't really what I thought they were. So the final things that I will show you after I show you the screen recording might be a little bit different. So before we get to that, I do want to have a quick disclaimer that Maya, my cat, will not actually be in this video. I know that that is probably what most of you come here to see, the adorable cat who is the bane of my existence, getting into everything and driving me insane. She's actually visiting my parents this week, so she will not be here. So I will insert a picture here so you can still see her adorable face, and hopefully she will be able to be in the next video. I just did not want to wait a week and not post a video for a while because Christmas is coming too, and I don't know if I'll be able to film around Christmas time because I'll be at my parents' as well. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so we are on Temu, and I'm going to buy from Temu for the first time ever. Pretty exciting, I guess. I've kind of avoided it because it kind of scares me. But I know they have PayPal, so that helps a little bit. Okay, so first, I did talk about in my last video how I wanted to look for some organization items. So I'm thinking something like this one right here, wait till it loads, would maybe work for my embroidery floss. I have a lot. I only use a few colors though. I got one of those multicolor bags, and I only use some of it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and add this one to my cart. It's only $1.59, so if it doesn't work out, well, it's not the end of the world. Now, I also really want some kind of like desk organizer thing for my crochet hooks. I talked about it in my last video, but my crochet hooks are literally everywhere. Like, I have a ton at work. I have a ton upstairs. I also have some, well, I find them in the laundry. I find them in the couch. It's crazy. So I kind of just need to get them all in one place. I just want some kind of, oh, like this. No, doesn't have enough space. Maybe, that seems expensive for that though. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, this might work for crochet hooks. I don't know how deep it is, but if they're regular size pens, I would think that would work. And it's only $5. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. Okay. So, ooh, this. I was going to be safety eyes next, but this right here. Ooh. That's exactly what I was thinking about with safety eyes. So for context, I have one plastic container of safety eyes, but all the sizes get so mixed up, and it's just a pain in the butt. So maybe this would be nice. It looks like it's pretty small, but I don't want anything too big. Okay. Let's get that one. And okay. Then the last thing I want to search for is just some more yarn, because I'm really curious to see what their yarn is like. Whoops. Okay. I'm very curious by this glow-in-the-dark yarn. I mean, who would not be curious by that glow-in-the-dark yarn? So let me get some of that. It looks like you can select your color. I'm not really sure. Blue? Blue looks nice. Maybe we should get the fluorescent green, though. Yep. We'll just go ahead and add that to cart. Okay, what else should I get? Let's see. Kind of want to see what some of their chenille yarn is like. Some of my plushy yarn, as I like to call it. Oh, this stuff too. This looks weird. Thick, super bulky, chunky yarn. Ooh, that's floofy. Oh man, there's so many options. Well, ooh, alpaca. That could not have been sustainably. I don't know. It's Temu. Who really knows? Okay, well, I'm going to just select a few more yarns and add them to the cart. And then I will check out, and hopefully I can, next time you will see me, I will have everything here. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed seeing me pick out items, I guess. I don't know. Do people like to watch people shop? I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys the whole process, what I decided to get, things like that. So I do have my Temu package here today. Now, obviously I have not opened it, but it was very, very hard. As soon as this thing came, I just wanted to tear into it and know what was in there. Obviously, I did not. It was hard, though. It was hard. Because, like, if you get a package in the mail, don't you just immediately want to rip into it and know what's in it? Even though you kind of know what's in it, but, like, really know what's in it, you know? So yeah, it is unopened. Now, it does feel very small for as many things as I ordered, so I am concerned, but I suppose super cheap things on Temu, probably small things in this package, but you know, we'll find out. We'll find out. I ordered a whole range of things, so let me just rip into it quite literally and see what we have in here. I am really excited, actually. Okay, well, there's a box. I know, super exciting. It's a box. And oh, hey, it's the little winder that I found. We'll have to look at that a little bit closer. These adorable little drawers. I'll have to take that out of saran wrap. Oh my gosh. Guys. Look how tiny it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll show those a little bit more closely in a second. But let me just get everything out first. Okay. So I don't remember exactly what it was that I got, the item information, things like that. So I will, after, when editing this, I'll put in the item description so you guys can properly see what they're supposed to be. For now, let's just kind of take a look at what I have. And remember, I did get mostly organization items because I am going to do another video on organizing my yarn space here. So I got mostly things for like crochet hooks and embroidery floss, all that stuff. Okay, so this is just a little multi-tray organizer. I'm not sure. I feel like I was planning to put my crochet hooks in here. I think that was the initial plan. Honestly, I don't remember. I think they should fit. I'll check that out in a little bit. And of course, you'll see when I put my other organization video up, I will make sure to show you that. I also got these little scissors just because I have one pair of craft scissors, and if they're not in the vicinity of where I currently am, it means I don't have craft scissors. So it's kind of annoying just having to take them back and forth. So I just wanted another little pair of scissors. I have to see how sharp they are. Actually, we'll use the plastic for that. Well, they seem to be cutting, so, and they're super tiny, obviously. But that's what I wanted. I wanted just little ones. I know when I'm using really big scissors to cut yarn, after I've weaved in ends and things like that, it can be a pain to getting the scissors close enough because they're too big. So I really wanted just a teeny tiny little pair like this. And they come with a blade cover, so that is useful as well. Okay, let's look at this one. I actually like this. It looks really nice. Trying to get the saran wrap off of it. I think it'll give you a better view. Okay. So I don't know if I filmed me getting this one or not, or if it was a last minute addition. I might have. I know I changed out some things because they weren't working. Well, something sounds broken. I can tell you that right away, just shaking it. I don't know if there is something broken or if there's something inside of it. But look at them. They come out nicely, and they don't come out all the way, which I think is nice. Because sometimes, when you pull out these little types of drawers, they don't go back in because you pull them too far. Now, they don't slide the best. Like, there's a little bit of force that needs to be put on. But I think for this, I was planning on putting safety eyes and embroidery floss. I do wish there were more little drawers, but it'll at least work for safety eyes. Maybe some of my more commonly used embroidery floss. So just a little set of drawers. It also, I noticed, has these little things you can hang it up too. I probably will not, but nice in case you wanted to. Oh, also, I just looked. It is very much cracked on top. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right here, it is very, very cracked. So, I mean, it was cheap. I guess, you get what you pay for, right? Yeah. So it's cracked. Okay, I do want to see what's in this box as well. Yeah, we'll just use the scissors. I mean, I have these handy dandy scissors. I might as well use them. It might ruin the blades, but probably fine. This is the thing, and why I wanted to open the package, because honestly, I don't remember what I got. Like, seeing them, I'm like, oh yeah, those were things I got, but I don't know, my memory. Basically looks identical to this. Huh. Interesting. Looks like I ordered basically the same thing, except not purple, which means it's not as superior, obviously. Break into the saran wrap. I don't know if I meant to order the same thing or if it just happened by accident. But yeah, they're very similar, except one is obviously double and one is obviously purple. But they're basically very similar. I don't know. Maybe I was like, well, in case one doesn't work, here's the other. Also, it's dusty. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. They do feel a little bit deeper, maybe, than these ones. I don't know. I honestly do not remember my logic of getting basically the same thing. But who knows? Let me put these over here, and then we're going to look at this tiny, tiny yarn. So this is glow-in-the-dark yarn. It has a really weird texture. I don't know what that is. It says neutral lotion on it. Never rude or use the washing machine. I don't know what that means. I'll have to check later to see if it actually is glow in the dark. Turning off the lights now. I'm kind of surrounded by stuff. Not that you can see, but it's Christmas time, meaning I have decorations strewn about. But yeah, I will let you know if it truly is glow in the dark. All I can say is it feels kind of like swimsuit material. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like a weird slipperiness to it. It doesn't feel like typical yarn. Of course, it's also so teeny tiny, which I expected to a point, but still, to see it being this teeny tiny is insane. Yeah. So, glow yarn, theoretically, it is glow in the dark. This is soft. Oh my gosh. It's so soft. It's a really pretty color. Obviously, it's a really tiny little skein. But if you look at this, it is so thin. I would say it's probably, let me see. So this is baby velvet, which is a very lightweight, I like to call it a lightweight plushy yarn because it's still kind of plushy yarn to me. So can you see the difference in that? I don't know how close. It is so much thinner even than this one, which is a very thin yarn. So just keep that in mind because this is supposed to be a heavier weight yarn. And also, of course, it does say it's polyester 100%, but other than that, it has no other content on the label. It is a really pretty color, I will give it that. It actually feels very similar in texture to the baby velvet. Like, it has a velvety feel to it. But it's so much thinner. So, yeah, not quite what I think of when I think of my typical plushy yarns. I'll put this back later. It's going to be a process getting it back in. Okay, and this is the last of the yarn that I ordered. Ooh, look at that. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Also very thin. Like, you can see, it looks like that. The threads, so it's actually quite a lot if it's that thin and it's this big. That's kind of surprising. I do not know what I would make with this because it's so, well, it's kind of like fluffy, but also it's very thin. So I don't know, but it is really pretty. I will say that. Like, it reminds me of those Karen cakes, which I have never used because they're too expensive. But it makes me think of that. It's also squishy. Squishy, squishy, squishy. So, those are the yarns. If I ever get around to using them for some project or another, I will definitely do a video reviewing them. Okay, so the last thing I got was this little wool winder because I always kind of wanted one. So it's in pieces, obviously. I think this goes here, maybe? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it looks like that. I am not sure how to use it at all. It also kind of has a pre-used feel to it, just FYI, it feels like gritty. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Gritty or grainy, something. Also, I mean, the box was pretty much open too, so there was that as well. It looks like there are instructions in here. How to use wool winder. So it looks like that. A device for winding yarn into a coreless ball, typically from a skein form. It at least looks like it theoretically should do the job. I don't know. I will definitely have to try it and I will let you know. So that was everything that I purchased in my Temu haul. Obviously, as you can see, it's not a ton, but I didn't want to support them too much, and also as I said in the beginning, Temu kind of scares me. So I was very hesitantly ordering things from there in the first place. Anyway, as I kind of showed, I mean, quality is kind of poor. Just looking at this, like on the top, the edges are very rough. This thing was cracked. Obviously these yarn skeins are so tiny. You would have to get a lot to be able to make a proper project out of that. I don't know if this thing works yet, but we'll find out. But yeah, it's not great. Also, like I said, like kind of has a really weird gritty feeling to a lot of it. And I noticed with this, it has like actual dirt and stuff on it, so it makes me feel like it was used and returned or something along those lines. I will say I really like these scissors. I noticed afterwards that they have these little flowers on the blade protector, and I think that is adorable, and they seem to cut pretty well. So that's definitely a good little purchase. I think this yarn is very pretty. I don't know what the heck I would use it for. And these are completely usable. I mean, I don't know really how you can mess these up. They're just plastic. And now, like I said, they do have jagged edges, but it's plastic, so it's not like terrible. This one definitely has like a dustiness to it, so that's kind of weird. But the purple one is actually very nice. And that's probably one that I'm going to use anyway, because purple, the little drawers, I mean, I'll still use them. I think they're really cute, but I don't like that there's a big crack on the top. And this yarn is very pretty, but I don't know what I'm going to use something this thin for. So yeah, not the greatest luck ever. I mean, it is Temu. It is super cheap. I got all of this for, I'll have to look that up and I'll put it here. I got it all for a fairly good price. Considering when you buy like organization items like this from Amazon, they're going to probably be, I don't know, $10, especially these little drawers. They're generally pretty expensive. And this, I don't even know. I've never really looked into it. But anyway, yeah, so everything was super cheap, so I guess you can't really expect super high quality, but that is definitely something to keep in mind, that you are paying super cheap prices, you are probably going to get super cheap goods. And I kind of expected that going into it, wow. And it kind of just, my expectations, I was really hoping it would exceed my expectations, but it did not. On the plus side, I have been checking my credit card religiously since ordering from there, and my information has not been stolen. Yay. Knock on wood. I should probably knock on wood. I'm very superstitious. But yeah, just know when you are shopping on Temu that yes, you are getting super low prices, but you're probably also getting some low quality items as well. I think in the future, I do want to do some similar videos for AliExpress, Wish, those kinds of online websites. If that sounds good, if you're interested in that, please let me know and I'll try to make them sooner rather than later. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you hopefully with Maya next time in the next video. Bye.